So, as far as the Patriot movement, and that's what LWN is, we are part of many patriots out there searching for the truth and delivering the news like it should be delivered. All right. Welcome back, America, to part two, burning it down tonight. Man, last night, I guess we dodged the bullet. I'm absolutely 100% shocked that we're still up and running today. So, guess what? We're going to do it again today. We're going to push the envelope. We're going to force them to take us down because we're going to speak about the truth. We're going to put out there the buzzwords, the trigger words that we're not allowed to say. So enjoy that tonight. So a little bit of housekeeping I need to do real quick. I wanted to tell you guys that I got to keep a tight schedule tonight because I'm actually going over to another channel later this evening at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Real Unwoke, and we're going to talk about Herschel Walker and Warnock, the debate that they just had recently. It's a nice young man who is an up and comer in the YouTube world. Pretty excited to spend this time with Neil. If you guys have not checked out his show, I will. I'll drop the link right here. You guys can come watch us tonight. Like I said, it will be 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And plus, I'm supposed to be on another show here in about an hour. So I really got to move things quick tonight. No censorship. Gloves are off. We're going to call it like it is. And I will take call ins tonight. But here's the rules of the game. Okay. 2 minutes. That's all you get. You can make a comment, have a question, whatever you want to do in 2 minutes. But I'm going to be very strict about the 2 minutes because I know a lot of people are going to want to call in. And I'm going to do one caller at a time. I'm not going to have 3 or 4 people up here with all the background noise and stuff. So it's going to be one caller at a time. You got 2 minutes to make your comment and then you got to go. Um, and if you don't show your face, you don't get up. And if I've never seen you before, I don't know who you are, you're not coming up. That's just the rule for tonight because I know other people out there love to plan their distractions and their nonsense games. Mods are prepped and ready to go for tonight. So that's the rules for tonight. 2 minutes, make a comment, and buzz out of here. And we'll try to run through as many callers as we possibly can tonight. And like I said, I got a very tight schedule I have to keep. So we're going to go for the 1 hour period like we always do. I'm not going to go for 2 hours like I did last night, but the gloves are off. So tonight is Frustrated America. All of you guys out there who are frustrated with everything going on, I'm not going to deal with any profanity. I'm not going to deal with anybody who's intoxicated. If you want to come up here and vent your frustration on what's going on here in America, if you want to vent your frustration on things that you heard that were going to happen, but they're not happening, whatever you want to vent tonight, we can talk about COVID-19. We can talk about the vaccines, death by hospital. What was some of the other things? Where's Eyes on You? Oh, ivermectin. hydroxychloroquine. We weren't allowed to say those words forever. So we could talk about therapeutics. All of those things that we were not allowed to talk about are on the table tonight, and gloves are off. So if you want to join me this evening, I'd love to have you up here on panel. Like I said, one person at a time. You got 2 minutes. State your comment, and let's move on. I'm not going to have a big round table up here and have 3 or 4 people up here trying to have conversation. It's too chaotic. It just doesn't really get anything done. A lot of distractions, and I want to give the caller my utmost attention, and I want the caller to have your guys' attention as well without having distractions in the background. So if you guys are game for that, I'll drop the link here in a moment. Um, this morning, we heard that there was possibly a drone shut down. United States, a drone shut down in Russia. Now, I haven't had any confirmation on that. I do know that Durham lost another case today, so he is 0 for 2. What does that mean for America? I don't know. It really puts a lot of questions in my mind and what's really going on. So we can talk about Durham. We can talk about anything that you guys want to talk about that we haven't been allowed to talk about for the last 6, 9 months. Every time I had somebody come on, I was always having to watch carefully the words that they used, try to distract and deflect. If we used a word, we'd push it over to Rumble. Not tonight. Gloves are off. So I know a lot of you are probably out there waiting for the link to drop, and I'd love to have you guys on tonight. Is there anything in chat you guys want me to check out first? Any questions, any comments in chat? Um, I'm jumping in the chat real quick. Has Durham been paid off to lose? Um, you know, me personally, my opinion, Karen Thompson, no, I don't believe he's been paid off to lose. I just think that that's the course of action that's coming about. I don't believe we're going to win every battle, and it's shocking to me that Durham has lost 2 out of 2. It really is shocking to me. Justice for all, hello. Um, that was an open shut case. Fire Durham. you, you know, um, I don't know. I don't know what Durham is doing, to be honest with you. Yeah, Durham has never lost. Why now? I don't know. I don't have answers for that. It's frustrating to say the very least that we're not seeing um, these wins. We're seeing them in some areas, but not in the ones we really thought we were going to. I can tell you that we are winning. I've seen a lot of court cases that we've won. I've seen a lot of things change at the local level with state representatives, with electors, with things that have to do with the 2022 midterm elections, things being overturned, things being upheld as the constitutional rule of law. So I do see a lot of wins. Just this one right here is highlighted. Is it to deflate the patriot movement, to get a lot of people to question what's really going on? Is it to deflate the momentum that we got coming into midterms and to everything else that seems to be pushing in the right direction? Good question. Why does he give immunity? Another great question. The left-leaning judges is a reality. Some of these judges were Obama appointees, and unfortunately, nowadays there are a lot of judges that vote politically and not by the Constitution, and that is why, folks, we have to really stand up. We really have to get involved, and we have to take this country back because, in my opinion, any judge that does not rule strictly by the Constitution should not be holding that seat, period. They should be removed, and we should have a new appointed judge or I don't know, some counties and states, I think they elect their judges. Other counties and states, I think, they're appointed. So those judges need to be removed, you know? Um, it is the world we live in. This is what the Democrat Party and the left and the cabal have been doing for eons. When I tell you guys that the ones that get frustrated because here we are 2 years in it and nothing seems to be happening like we want it to happen, and you want everything to happen today. Communism, the left, the cabal, they're in it for 100 years. They're in it for 1,000 years. They're in it for the long game. And, you know, um, yes, Randizavir does kill people. They're in it for the long haul. They're in it for the long game, and that's unfortunate for the conservative movement because we're used to pulling up to the speaker at McDonald's, ordering a cheeseburger, and then 45 seconds we're rolling up to the second window, we're paying, and we're driving off with our food. We're used to everything being instant, everything at the touch of your fingers, everything happening right now. And if it's not happening right now, then a lot of people want to just throw in the towel, give up, nothing's happening, and grab their toys out of the sandbox and go home. So um, it's unfortunate, but we're going to keep the faith. So let me drop the link. Like I said, you got 2 minutes, make your comment. If your connection is horrible, worse than mine, I got to let you go. I'm not going to sit here and listen to 2 minutes of static and cutting in and out. I apologize up front. Hopefully you got good service. If you call in, make sure you got strong service because I'm just going to have to boot you and move on to the next caller and keep the show going. Like I said, we got about 45 minutes before I have to end this thing and jump on the next show. I hope you guys come join us tonight over here at the Real Unwoke. Here is the link again. I'm going to drop it for you guys. I'm going to be on there at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys want to join us. Okay, here comes the link. There it is. I dropped it. We did our first video today on the LWN Reloaded channel, just to do a little test, get the mods all set up, and went well. So thanks for joining us over there. Thank you guys for all the subscribers, and keep subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, the mods will drop the link for you guys, and you can hop over there and subscribe to us as soon as these channels are taken down. We're gonna hop back over there to that channel, but hey, as long as we're up and running, we're going to keep going. So here we go. We got our first caller. We got Will. Good evening, Will. How are you, sir? And you got
great.
You got 2 minutes. Go for it, brother.
Well, first thing, we had the intrusion on our airspace up in Alaska by the Russians today. Oh, no, don't tell me I froze.
Nope, go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay. I thought I froze there for a second. Anyhow, we had that intrusion there on Alaska, and they were escorted out. That should send some red flags up to our people here in the United States today.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody made the comment, if China is planning on taking Taiwan, maybe during that situation over there would be the perfect timing for Russia to take Alaska back. And if they do that, I'll tell you what, I think the proverbial shit is going to hit the fan if that does happen.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, I think if they decided they were going to try to take Alaska back, they'd have a fight on their hands they probably wouldn't want for the American people. Just my opinion.
I agree with you. And I also think that we need to do something about this woke stuff in our military, because I don't think any of them's got a pair anymore, because it just don't seem like, from what I'm talking to with the people that I've talked to up at Fort Riley and other places around here.
Yeah, well, that is a problem, because it seems like some of the head military officers are more worried about critical race theory and climate change than they are about the protection of the United States. But that's the officers in charge. That's Miley. I'm not saying that about service men and women. I'm talking about the people at the very, very top. That's what I'm talking about.
Me too, buddy. We need to get some people up there with some backbone. Period.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks for the call, Will. Appreciate it.
All right. You have a good night.
You too. All right. The next caller we got is, where'd she go? Scad Warrior. She dropped out. So I guess whoever shows their face first, I'll bring them up. If I don't see your face, I'm not bringing you up. Just how it's going to happen tonight. You got 2 minutes to make a comment and bounce out. I know Scad Warrior was there in the waiting room. I saw her face. I don't see her now. There she is. All right, let's bring Scad Warrior up. How you doing, Scad?
Hey, how is everybody?
Oh, I think we're all doing fine. Hey, gloves are off tonight, Scad. No code words, no censorship. You got 2 minutes. Go.
All right. I just want to say that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, and Donald John Trump is my president. He always has been. He's my stepdaddy. Yay, yay. I think there was some insurrection on January 6th, and I don't think it was the Patriots. I think it was the other people. It's been almost 2 years, I think, and no one's had a speedy trial. No one's had any representation. No one's even seen the light of day, and I think that's messed up. What do you think, Mike?
I think you're spot on, Scad. You know, a right to a speedy trial. These are political prisoners. And I actually had a conversation today, and we were talking about predators. I'll give you a little extra time here, Scad, because I have to say this. We were talking about predators today, and predators that are arrested, if they don't have a speedy trial, they're actually released back into society. These are pedos. These are pedos that are released back into society, but yet the J6 prisoners are still being held captive as political prisoners, and it's absolute hogwash. Go ahead.
What's ridiculous? Any senator can go down there. You know, they're doing these photo ops and standing there. Oh, well, we tried this and we think this is wrong. Well, get your butts down there and demand that they open it. You're the senator, you're a congressman, you go down there and you go see those people. There's nothing stopping you.
Well, I have to disagree on that, because this is why, Scad. I actually had a conversation with Paul Engel, who is the constitutional scholar and study. I asked him about Marcy Taylor Greene going down there and the rest of those elected officials and what could they honestly do. He said nothing, and they could not be let into the facility. But this is what they could have done. They hold the purse strings for that institution. So what they should have done is they should have went back and they should have yanked all the funding to that facility and bankrupted them immediately, so they were forced to release the prisoners. That's all they really could do, is they could they hold purse strings.
There's more than one way to skin a cat, you know, and they just don't care, and they think we're stupid, that we're just going to forget everything, and we're not going to care, and we're just going to be defeated and brainwashed. Well, I got news for them. They're wrong. They're liars. They're liars, and they're evil people, and they need to come to the Lord before it's too late. How many? Amen. I mean, the Lord's given them thousands of chances every day. He gives them another chance to come to him, and they don't.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Thanks, Scad, for the call. Appreciate it.
Yep.
God bless you, and stay safe out there.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. Hey, real quick before we take the next caller, if I don't see your face, I'm not going to let you up. If I don't know you, please show your camera, turn your camera on so I can see you guys real quick. I just want to say thank you last night. These came in late. Thank you, Blazing Angel, for the coffees that you bought last night. She says, thank you for all you do. God bless. Julie T actually bought me a coffee off of Twitter, which I'd never seen that before, but Julie was actually able to grab the link off of Twitter. She bought me a coffee. Thank you so much. She said, thank you. Mimi Green also bought a coffee, and she says, love the LWN family. So thank you so much. We got a troublemaker in the waiting room. I'm gonna go. Since he showed his face, I'm gonna have to bring. Oh, you turkey. All right, let's bring this cat in. How's it going, Jeff B? Uh-oh,
Niven
can't hear you.
oven.
There we go. There we go. All right, you can hear you.
Uh-huh. So yeah.
Go ahead. We can hear you.
The gloves off, huh?
Yep, we're not censored tonight, Jeff B. So, what is it that you want to say?
I put a video up and I got taken down in 12 seconds
On YouTube?
on YouTube. 12 seconds.
You're not
Filed
even starting this whole career on YouTube off very well. Let's see. You suck at being a grifter. You haven't made a penny. You
Check.
put a video up, it gets taken down in 12 seconds. But hey, you know what I find
Check.
interesting is you can get more subscribers having zero content than some people that have been doing it for years.
It's pretty amazing. And wait, best part. So I filed an appeal because all it was Donald Trump speaking. They hit me with political misinformation. So I took a picture of a badge that had retired stamp on it, sent it in with the appeal, and said, "Coming for you." I haven't called from the home office yet, so we'll see how this pans out.
Yeah, you don't have a burlap bag over your head yet. That's always a good sign.
As of yet. Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
have you heard anything more about that drone over the Russian airspace? Let's see. Will just said that there was some aircraft that flew over by Alaska and they were ushered out.
Yeah, they chased them out. Well, I'm Lusty, and which is kind of like a Russian evening where they have, it's almost like a presidential podium set up, and about this drone that was supposedly shot down, and said, well, if they can blow up our pipeline, we can blow up their drone.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, there is interesting information out there that shows American airplanes over the place in question where those explosions happen on that pipeline.
Not guilty. Way to go, Durham. I don't know. That smells like a JAG intervention.
Well, can you touch on it for just a minute, Jeff?
I think my 2-minute buzzer is hit. I don't want you to, get busted for drifting or watch the water.
Oh boy. Jeff B sure knows how to leave right when it gets good. I'm sure he'll bounce back, folks. Let's bring in the next caller. We got Z-Man. How's it going, Z-Man?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
All right, to Jeff B, but the bad guys wouldn't know how to swim, though. Is that what they said on Telegram?
Possible.
Watch the water and everything and swimming.
Absolutely.
I don't know why I can't see you. Oh, there we go.
Well, I'm here. So here's the deal, Z-Man. Gloves are off. No censorship. You can say any of those words that we were told we weren't allowed to say. COVID-19, election fraud. Go for it. You got 2 minutes, brother.
Me, Diamond, and Nikki are saying we're not sorry. I got my first. I got a strike, but I won my appeal. Riri. And yeah, it's time to flip the switch. It's time.
Time to flip the switch. Absolutely. I totally agree with you there, Robert.
Guess what I got from the portable chicken, right?
Yep, I do.
Can you see this?
Well, it looks like a hoodie. It's a little dark, Robert. There we go. ZZZ. There you go.
And then this is Z-Man.
That is awesome. Deplorable chicken. What a
It says-
wonderful gift.
It
Z-Man.
says Z-Man with a frog on there.
That is awesome, Robert. You got to
And it
send me
says, on the back, the red pill.
there you go.
Everything.
That's awesome, Robert. Hey, what a great gift. You know, you gotta thank Deplorable Chicken for that. She
Oh yeah,
she sent me a few gifts myself, and what a wonderful person she truly
Oh
is.
yeah, yep. But yeah, it's time. Burn the stupid thing down.
Yeah, burn it all down.
Something.
Burn it all down. Take this channel down. But if you're going to take this channel down, make sure you take down the clown regime with it. We want our country back, right, Robert?
Yep. Oh yeah, it's time. It's definitely. We suffered enough. Everybody's hurting, and Yep. So,
All right, brother.
good luck with your new channel and everything and stuff.
Well, I
So,
appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're getting a clean start. We're gonna get away from all of this over here that keeps plaguing me. But hey, it'll follow me over there too. But I'm prepared. So thanks for
real
joining
quick.
us.
I
Yeah,
know how
go
to
ahead.
share the planes now. Diamond showed me or I think it was Diamond. Yeah, I know how to share the planes.
That's awesome. I'll have to jump over there and take a look at it, Robert. I appreciate it. You have a great
take it
channel.
easy.
All right. Thank you. All right. That's Z-Man. I got another caller in the waiting room ready to go. Z-Man, he's pretty neat and he has a great channel. I like to jump over there and check it out when I've got time. Let's bring in our next caller. Has a great channel. I like to jump over there and check it out when I've got time. How's it going, Amy?
It's going good. How are you doing? Can you hear me?
Yep, you'll have to turn your YouTube off real quick.
Oh, I've got to turn it. Hang on a minute. There we go.
There you
Is
go.
that better?
Good. Absolutely.
Hi.
You got 2 minutes. The gloves are off tonight. No censorship. Floor is yours.
Well, first of all, I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, my Savior. I'm
Amen.
a daughter of the King of Kings. But I'd like to know if the white hats are in control, how many more kids are going to be tortured and sacrificed and suffer? This is about the kids. Of course, it's about, all of us, the world, and it's good against evil, but the kids are being tortured and it just rips my heart out. And so when is enough enough? That's what I want to know. I mean, we've all been pretty good at waiting and being patient and all that. Hanging on to my faith in Jesus, but I'll tell you, I don't know. I'm really confused about that part. All the kids pouring across the border, thousands of them, and they're being trafficked. And so when does that stop?
I think a lot of America can relate to you, Amy, especially tonight. A lot of people are wanting to know if somebody's in charge, why aren't they doing something about this? This is, I think, gone on long enough. We've heard multiple times, we got to wait for this to happen. You got to wait for that to happen. Do I believe something still could come about? Absolutely. It's always possible. But it just seems like at times there's some unnecessary victims, and we're all being victims right now by the southern border being wide open, by this high 40-year high inflation, by the gas prices being sky high. Every American across the board is suffering from this current administration, and it is evident, and I think a lot of people are pretty upset about it.
Right. So we just hang on to our faith. God's in control. I know that. And I just want to thank you for your devotions every day and for your prayer. Your heart for the Lord is amazing. So thank you for all you do for us.
Well, thank you for that, Amy. I really appreciate it. I enjoy having you there in devotions as well. I cling to my faith. When Obama said that conservatives cling to their Bible and their guns, I raised my hand. That's me. My 45's right here next to me. My Bible's also next to me. And that's all we can do. We can only do what we can do, and staying in prayer and keeping the faith and supporting and doing as much as we can at a local level is the best we can do at this time. And if something happens between now and the midterms, great. But I keep saying you got to stay on course to make a difference in your own community, or we're just going to
Right.
be here 2 years later.
Right. Yeah. I say bring it on. Let's do this.
Burn it down, right?
Burn it
Burn it
down.
down. Burn it
Thank
down.
you.
Timber. All right.
God
Thanks for
bless
jumping up
you.
here, Amy. God bless
Thank
you
you.
too. All right. What a great caller. Amy actually joins us for devotions in the morning. I see her there in chat and the devotions. Great, great lady. And that's all we can do is keep our faith and keep pushing out as much information as we possibly can, because we have to continue the drive to waking people up, whether they think we're crazy or not. Every little tidbit that you can share with your neighbor, your family member, your coworker, um, it just might resonate with them one day, and they go, you know what, you are making sense. This is a bunch of crazy, and so every time you get to share that information with somebody, just be kind when you do it. Make sure that when we're sharing this information, we're not raising our tone, we're not hollering and screaming at them, we're not calling them idiots. It's very, very sensitive to try to convince the other side that we're not the crazy ones, that they're actually crazy for supporting this regime and supporting the Green New Agenda, supporting abortion. You know, abortion was another word, Roe v. Wade, we weren't allowed to say. The left is still melting down about that. And all Roe v. Wade really did was gave the power back to the states. There are states out there that are still have abortion. California is a big one. California is wanting employers to have to pay their employees compensation to travel from conservative states to California to murder their babies. And it is murder. It's murder in their womb. And California also passed another bill where parents can decide if they want to keep the child or abort the child 28 days post labor. That is murder. California also passed another bill where now they're making it legal for people to dispose of human bodies in the local landfill. California has also passed a bill where by 2035, they want all combustible engine vehicles gone, everything electric. So when we're talking to the left and they think that we're crazy and they call us conspiracy theories, those are some of the talking points that you can hit them with and say, who's the crazy one here? But we still have to be kind, because bills like that, states like that, governors like that are pure evil. You could talk about the southern border, about how 5 to 10,000 illegal aliens are crossing our border each and every day, accumulating roughly around 500,000 illegals every 28 to 30 days. That's the size of Atlanta, Georgia. And guess what? That makes roughly 6 million illegals every year. If you really do the math on that, that rounds around, like I said, 6 million illegals. The state of New York is wanting over 3 million illegal aliens to vote in local elections, which is unconstitutional. So there are some of your talking points. You can talk about the 40-year high inflation. We just saw Mr. Biden himself licking the ice cream cone, 2 days ago, claiming that the economy is the best it's ever been in American history. But yet we are at a 40-year high of inflation. Everything has more than doubled and tripled in cost, and it is out of control. Many Americans, including yourselves that are on fixed incomes, are having a hard time even paying the bills right now or filling your gas tank. Now, yes, we did see a slight decrease in the month of July or September, but we're talking maybe half a point. We're talking gas dropped anywhere from 50 to 75 cents. And of course, the clown licking the ice cream and sniffing little girl's hair is running around having a barbecue in the backyard of the White House claiming victory, when you are the jackass who took oil and gas prices from $2 a gallon all the way up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and $10 a gallon in California. And just because it drops 50 to 75 cents is not a victory. And that is what the Democrat Party is going to run on. They have nothing. They've dropped gas prices, which are now currently going back up because OPEC decided that they are going to reduce oil production by over 2 million barrels a day. Those are your talking points when you're dealing with your family, your friends, your coworkers who want to call conservative and conservative value and candidates, America First candidates, conspiracy theorists and crazy, and a threat to democracy. And we're going to say that too. We are not a threat to democracy. As a matter of fact, this is not a democracy. This is built to be a constitutional republic. This is not a democracy. But what they're telling you when they talk like that is they're telling you that Congress and the Senate is a democracy. It's a mob rule. It's them rule over us. That's what they're telling you. They're telling you the truth. And so when they call us a threat on democracy, they're worried that we're going to come in, clean house, which is what we're going to do, and we're going to get our republic back. We want representation. We want representation by the republic. We don't want a democracy. All right, I've dropped the link again, folks. We've got roughly about 23 minutes or a little less. If there's any last minute callers that would like to come in tonight, gloves are off. You guys call it like it is. You do not have to talk in code. If you do call in, I have to see a camera on. I have to see the face. You will not get up here unless I see your face. That's the rule, and you got 2 minutes. Thank you to all the callers so far tonight for making it quick, for respecting the 2 minutes, even Jeff B. Watch the water. Thank you, Jeff, for calling in. It's always a pleasure. How's a guy take a YouTube channel, start it, have zero content on it, get more subscribers than some of his worst critics, and then on top of it, put out a video that lasts 12 seconds and he gets taken down? Is this guy trying to break some kind of record? It's just a pleasure to have Jeff B on and to hear his insight on things. Is he always right? No, he's not. But if you listen to him talk, he always says, I have a theory. He never says, this is exactly what I think is going to happen. He says, I have a theory. All right, we got our next caller. Let's bring in the train wreck.
What are you doing,
How's it going,
bud?
brother? I'm
I
having
can
a
see
good
the
time.
smoke.
We're burning it down. We're burning it down.
I can see the smoke, but I don't see the flames yet.
Well, not yet. You know, I'm shocked that we're still up, but you know what? We're up tomorrow. I might have to come on a little bit early if I have another show planned for tomorrow, and I'll keep burning this thing down each and every day until it is burned down.
Well, we did some of that last night too. After RH got through coming over here burning your channel up, he come over and burned mine up, and then a rhino went all wild too. So they didn't take my video down either. We talked about all the same stuff we have been not supposed to talk about.
So what's going on? Am I starting something here? Am I starting a trend or a fad?
Well,
for you guys to go and talk free speech like that, and none of us are taken down. It's amazing to me, to be honest with you.
Well, we actually started before you did. I was trying to get over here, and we just kept going and going and going, and it just turned into an internet brawl, I guess. And
well, here's something. Think about this for a moment, Travis. What if we had a dozen channels that decided that they're going to join the Burn It Down, and that they're going to talk about the stuff that we haven't been allowed to talk about? We're going to use the words that we've been denied for months and months and months, and we're going to put out the truth. And we got a dozen channels out there burning it down, and every person in the chat shares every one of those videos out over and over and over again. Imagine the millions of copies of Burn It Down across the whole United States.
I think that's a great idea. I've got 2 burner channels that I'm willing to sacrifice all day long. And
I got about 5 of them.
There you go. But I think you're exactly right. We need, even if it's just our opinions, it's none of their business what we think.
Well, here's something, Travis. You just heard my rant for my talking points that you can talk to the Democrat Party about the southern border, the inflation, the high gas prices. If we had a dozen burner channels out there putting out that content all day long, and people keep sharing it and sharing it and sharing it, who cares if they take your channel down? Pop up another one. do another burner channel. We are days away from the midterms, and we need to get the message out.
Right. You're not wrong. You're 100% right on the money.
Well, anybody who wants to join the LWN Burn It Down Club, start you a channel. Z-Man, have you a couple of backup channels. Burn this baby down. Put out the truth.
There you go. I think that's a great idea. Our voices have not been heard too long.
No, we've been quiet for too long. We've been scared to use those words because we're always afraid of getting taken down. Thank you, Lexington lady, for the super chat. Appreciate it. We've been scared for too long to not have our voices heard. Stand up, America. Shout at the TV if you have to right now. Have your voice heard. It's time to burn it down. It's time to put out the truth. We've got days from the midterm election, and we need to be talking about all these issues. We need to be talking about the southern border. We need to be talking to our neighbors and stuff about 5,000 to 10,000 illegals crossing our border each and every day, taking American jobs, taking American homes. They are a burden to our education system. They're a burden to our financial system. They're a burden to our health system. We need to talk about the 40-year high inflation. We need to talk about the gas prices that went from $2 a gallon to $6 a gallon. Even though they dropped 75 cents, it doesn't matter. He caused it. He killed the Keystone Pipeline. He stopped fracking. He pulled the permits away from public lands. These are the topics that we need to be pounding each and every night before midterm elections.
Well, look, and not only, you talk about shutting off all the drilling permits. He's selling off our strategic reserves like it's nothing.
Yeah, let's see. He sold to Romania and he sold to China. He sold millions of barrels of crude oil from our strategic reserve to other countries. And now he's getting ready to try to open up some drilling real quick before the midterm elections, which we know even if he did that, as soon as the elections are over, he's cutting them again.
Yep, exactly.
It's a political move. That's all it is. Political move.
And even if he come in and wrote an executive order today that said the drilling company should drill everywhere, he doesn't have time to fix nothing. Those things take time. He's already shot himself in the foot.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Yep.
Well, it's time to burn it down tonight, Travis. I'm going to give you one more shot at your final thought before I take the next caller, brother. Let them have it. Take the gloves off. Let them have it.
Yeah. In my opinion, the 2020 election has been stolen. We have been cheated, and America is under siege.
Amen, brother. Thanks for that. I appreciate you jumping by.
See you later. Bye.
All right, later. All right, I can only take about 2-3 more callers. Anybody wants to jump up? Burn it down tonight, folks. Listen, hey, a dozen channels out there. Anyone listening to LW tonight, dozen channels out there. Build you a couple of backups, get them ready to go. Only takes 24 hours. Make sure that you use individual emails for each channel. Don't do like I did. I had 3 channels under the same email. So when they yanked one, they got 3 all at the same time. That was a mistake on my part. But listen, build you a backup channel, get on there and start talking the truth every day for the next 22 days, 23 days until midterm elections. Keep building channels, keep coming back, burn it down, burn it down, burn it down, put out the truth. For those of you who are not influencers, who are listening tonight in the chat, take this video, share it out 1 million times. Those other channels that are putting out that truth, that are burning it down, when you're in their chat, share their videos out. I'd like to jump on Facebook and YouTube and see nothing but burner channel, burner channel, burner channel, burner channel. Every one of them, all over every platform that we can, because we have to get the message out. It's time to burn it down. It's time to show up and vote. It's time to take this country back. Let me drop the link one more time. You guys, I got to get out of here real quick. I've got 2 other shows to be on. I see Chase just dropped the link for the Real Unwoken. I'm going to be on there tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about Herschel Walker in Warnick and their debate they just had the other night. And so I'm looking forward to that conversation with Neil. He's a great young man. He's putting out the truth too. He calls it like it is. Rage against the machine. It is time to rage against the system. Righteous anger. We are upset. We're not okay with the 2020 elections. It was fraudulent. It was stolen. The proof has been shown multiple times. Mike Lindell, the machines, you name it. Tonight, the gloves are off. We're going to keep taking the gloves off until they take us down. And when they take us down, we're coming back with another channel. When they take that down, we're coming back with another channel. All right, I got another caller. Let's bring them in. How's it going tonight, RH?
Hey, Liberty. Hello, everybody that's viewing out there. You know, it feels really good to be an American rube. You know, xenophobe, homophobe. What are all those other phobias we're supposed to have? You know what I mean? A rube, you know, a guy that doesn't read books, you know, who's poorly educated, you know, and talks like Area 111 does, real slow, right? But I appreciate it. I hope I was pretty clear last night. And thank you for coming in and making me feel like an American. Again, remember, we're going to have that bonfire last night where we burn all those masks and those panty liners, right? That they're trying to force us to wear.
Hey, you know what, RH? We're burning it down, and it does feel like America again. This is total freedom. This is freedom of speech. Let's feel like Americans again. I like that. I might have to grab that slogan, RH. Let's feel like Americans again, and let's burn it down.
Okay, I want to recap and not cipher the words, if I may, about what I was trying to say last night.
Okay. You got about 90 seconds there.
Okay. Event 201 highlights reel. Please go there and view that. It's still up on YouTube. Okay, go to the article, CNN article. Democrats need to sharpen their attacks on the Trump economy to win. Okay, the article was written October 17th, 2019, before they rounded up their phony impeachment of Trump, which they failed, right? And the very next day, October 18th, 2019, they had a new coronavirus pandemic exercise in New York. Okay, it talks about flooding the zone with different information. They're talking about, this thing coming out full force globally. So it was a global pandemic exercise, okay, for a new coronavirus. That was already locked and loaded before the impeachment trial results came out. As soon as it came out negative for them, as far as their politics goes, they were locked and loaded to go out there with that coronavirus, right? Full force and bullshit and, all the mail-in ballots and everything they did, right? So the main participants of that event 201, okay, you had the CDC director, George Fu Gao. Now, I make jokes about Kung Fu Gao, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Sitting next to him on his left, CIA director, deputy director under John Brennan during the Obama administration, Avril Haines. Okay. She was also the deputy director of the NSA under Susan Rice. Okay. Represented there, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Also represented there, Ted Turner, the founder of CNN, was the UN Foundation. UN Foundation was founded by Ted Turner. And we saw what happened to the Georgia Guidestones, right? These are our population reduction people. Okay, Bloomberg Center for Health and Security. All those main players was involved in that. It basically directly implicates them in mass murder, in my opinion. Okay, so I think I put out the information.
You got it there, RH. Man, I'm proud of you. You got that in right at 2 minutes. You know what? You're welcome to call back in. I got another caller I got to get to, but thanks for sharing that information, RH.
All right. Well, I don't want to really plug my channel, but do a live stream myself tonight. I'm trying to get everything, the bugs worked out. But yeah, I'd be more than happy. Anytime you ask me, if you can get my information, hey, anytime you need me be up on your stream or contribute whatever, just let me know. I'll be there. Okay.
All right. I appreciate it, RH. Matter of fact, we got to finish that show that we started. So I'll be reaching out to you.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mike. Good night. Good night, everyone.
All right. RH bringing it tonight. So here's what I want to say. I want to say, YouTube, we ain't sorry. And guess what? It feels great to be an American again. And we want free speech again. So YouTube, we ain't sorry. Burn it down. All right. We got a new caller tonight. I'm going to bring her in. She's got 2 minutes. This is Calamity Jane. How are you doing this evening?
I'm Calamity Girl.
Calamity Girl. Well, Calamity Jane tonight, because we're burning it down and we're slinging the guns. So you know what? Calamity Jane, Calamity Girl, you got 2 minutes. You can talk freely. This is Free Speech America. Go for it.
Okay. One thing up here that I noticed, Wyoming, not whole. And I brought this up on another channel. It's just been intrigued. China is their ghost and these.
Uh-oh, Calamity Girl, I'm sorry. You're breaking up really bad, and it may be your earbuds that you're using. There's a huge delay, and it may be your earbuds. If you want to take those out real quick and try to just talk into your phone. I know you're trying to hear, but you'll just have 2 minutes to just talk. You don't need those earbuds. It's breaking up really bad, and it's choppy. Nobody can understand anything that you're saying, and I want to give you I want to restart your 2 minutes and give it to you again. Let you say what you got to say. Let's and if you want to turn your camera off, you can. Let's bring you back in. All right, try it again. We don't need your camera. Just go ahead and try to repeat what you were saying there, Calamity Girl. Uh-oh, I think we lost her completely. All right, well, we gave her our best shot tonight. We tried to burn her down. We'll see what happens in the next 24 hours. We'll see if they take us down. I gotta get ready to go here. I gotta jump over on Don't Unfriend Me with Matt. He's over on YouTube. I don't have his link tonight because I don't know exactly what to expect. I gotta jump over there real quick and see if I can get on his panel that he's got going on, his show that he's doing. And then later tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be on with Neil, the real Unwoken, and it's going to be a great conversation. Thanks for joining us this evening, folks. Listen, if I can do one thing with taking this channel down, if I can do one thing with burning it down, it's to inspire each and every one of you to get involved at your local level, to show up and vote. If I can inspire other influencers out there to create more channels and burn it down, if I can inspire and encourage each and every one of you guys in this audience, in the chat, to share this video out, to share the videos out of all the other channels that are going to burn it down for the next 21 days, please do so. Share the message, encourage other listeners, encourage other influencers to burn it down. Let's share this information. Let's get the talking points out. Let's tell the truth, and let's put the spotlight on the failed policies of the Democrat Party and the Biden clown administration. Love y'all. God bless, and we will catch you on the next one.
Hoping for a sincere performance, but open to finding the moment, to finding out where I'm headed now. Looking for a sign of disaster, so I can make it there faster. I'm weighing the consequences out. I can see in all directions. I'm so scared, so damn afraid to look. I'm so sick of talking. I'm wearing the words out, words out.